Hi Aries, and welcome to your mid-monthly reading here for April 2021. This is for Aries energy, that's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any kind of placement basically. And you know the drill, take what resonates with you, leave behind the rest, never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. What are we going to do here? Well, we're going to lay out some tarot just to get some messages through. That will be the first part of the reading. Then I am using the archetypes here to look into the underlying energy where we go a little bit deeper. Alright Aries, let's get to it. I hope you are doing well, and happy birthday, my dear Aries. Happy birthday. Yes. Alright, Aries, show me Aries. April, mid-April here. Alright, I'm just gonna lay out the cards here. We're starting off with two court cards, so I'm thrilled. Alright. Aries, I remember your monthly reading, which was about basically was very powerful because it was about basically meeting up with a few obstacles that would help you grow, right? But I am getting a very peaceful energy from you. Gotta be honest with you. Yeah, that was the Empress keeps showing up, meaning that I feel as though you are. Honestly, Aries, I really get as though it's just very peaceful with you. Get a good energy, even though it's a weird thing, because when I look at the cards so far, I do see some heaviness here in you, especially in your reality here. But I see you. When I pick up on your energy, it's actually extremely kind. I feel as though you're very, very kind. Okay. Okay, let's get to it. In the center of the spread here, we have the Page of Cups crossed by the Queen of Wands. So this could be a particular person, it could be a child, but honestly, what I'm getting most for you, because this is a general reading, right? I'm gonna pick pull a keyword here. I get is this being your intuition. The small messages coming through to you here, your dreams. But it's starting like it's starting at a very low level, you know. I guess so. We have an inspiration here being sparked in your life here. Thriving, yeah. See, that's what I got here. Thriving is where you're at right now, which is basically you in a positive state. You're learning to grow right now because you're able to share, and that is also what I'm picking up on. That your intuition here is there, but also just the small tokens of affection. You show up here with the Queen of Cups energy. You're very kind. You're very you give a lot, right? You're very you're happy, okay, and you're willing to share that with other people. And in your environment, I don't know, I see here possibly that you're being there could be a person here or situation associated with this happiness, because I see your motivations of rising up because of it. I am also getting, by the way, that I don't know, of course it would probably be triggered by some kind of event here, but you're shining bright, Aries, right? You're shining bright. Yes, you can have off days, I get that, but I really get as though you're shining bright. I don't know, it shows up a little bit as though it is associated with a particular person who could be very sexy, very attractive. It definitely sparks that, right? Or it's just, you know, opening up in general. Summer is coming, right? But then, yeah. What is driving this, that I feel as though here in deep rooted in you, there is a little bit of you know, first and foremost, I get as though there's darkness, passion, drives. There is something here that you might be pulled towards. I mean, impulse control could be a little bit of trickery here sometimes this month, right? It wouldn't surprise me that for the rest of the month, if there's a friend or particular person that you might run into here, or you may be dealing with, that could feel a little heavy on you, because there's something that's unspoken about here between you and this person, which is the devil energy, right? And we're going to look into it, what that is about. But it shows up a lot as, you know, a need to look deep, bring things into the light, to let there be transparency between you and a particular situation or particular person here, right? Possibly in regards to how you are prioritizing, how you are deciding to invest your time and your money, your efforts here. So there's not a lot of miscommunication going on. I am seeing you hoping here for a complete transformation of some sort here in your life or to a particular situation. You are hoping for change, but it wouldn't surprise me if you told me that you were very busy. With the Two of Pentacles here, this is it's choices that needs to be made. Maybe you, for instance, if in love may not be that big of a priority these days. Maybe your work it's calling you to place attention there, right? It's not because you don't want to be, because you're the Queen of Cups, you want to open up. You're also very creative. You have so good energies here, but time, or responsibilities might be affecting the way that you make decisions. In the recent past, we have the Four of Cups, right? I really get as though you have taken a step back here, found yourself. You made probably some tough decisions here. You have most likely been working a little bit on your shadow here, right? What do we mean by that? That you become aware of traits within you. Hopefully, meaning, all right, you might be doing shadow works requires working on ourselves and figuring out how we respond to particular situations, so we can learn how to set goals and which goals should we abandon or which situations we should abandon. I want to say here that I get a little bit of a flip coin in terms of shadow work, meaning that there could, hope not this is you, that be a tendency to do shadow work in ways where it's far more focused upon the shadow of others, right? Now it is very, I would say it's necessary that we learn our own shadow through others, right? Because that reflects back to us. But if we only learn about shadow by focusing on others and then we forget about ourselves, I can come back, right? But then at least you put down the groundwork. Anyway, I do see there being a little bit of a boredom here in the recent past. I'm really picking up on you wanting to go out there, have more fun. It seems as though you might have someone here that sparks your interest, and that you just may not be making an effort to move towards them right now because you're busy. And what's coming up here is a little bit of a tired energy. And why is that? Because there's something here that's pulling you down, and that could actually be a matter of how it is that you make decisions, right? We're going to look into it. I'm seeing some consequences of bad decision making popping up here. Most likely outcome the Nine of Wands, but you will be releasing that burden because you will be setting up more healthier boundaries around yourself, right? For some of you, this is as simple as that you meet someone, you feel a strong passion, you spend all night there, and then you lose out of your energy here for the work, and that can then not that good if you had an important assignment or something like that, and then you're learning here to set the boundaries. Let's throw out the archetypes here. Show me the center of it. The prayer. The prayer and the Page of Cups. Now, I really get as though there's a desire here to reach out towards someone. That is what's crossing you. The kiss. The thing is, I am seeing slight levels of physical obsession, basically. I mean, might it be that we have a situation here with someone here that is very, very attractive, almost to the extent that it's, it's a little bit, someone here wants to control their drives. They don't want to, I'll get almost like, you're so physically attracted to someone that you don't want to sleep with them because you already know beforehand that would probably mess up your effort. But you know, it doesn't have to be like the physical that we had the animal. Okay, it shows up, but it is very much about not wanting to lose control with yourself, and releasing yourself into your instincts, into your automatic responses almost, even though it is here, right? Yeah. And why is it? It's because there's something here in the shadow that has not been brought into the light yet. Right? It might be, you know, impulse control. So it could be, you know, dealing with impulses in a way where it's just you're completely avoiding it. Which is, for instance, what you do when you quit smoking. Show me recent past there. There we have the one. Yeah, I do see here taking a step back. Could have been a little bit boring though, right? But looking at things from a higher level, figuring out, you know, how A lines up with B and how that affects C, you know, all of that work here. Show me the focus that you are in right now. The king, see, that's it. You don't want... The king in reverse here is similar to the emperor in reverse, but in a particular because it's an archetype, right? But so it's the king is about not wanting to lose out of position, but it is also about a person here who is not living up to their responsibilities as a partner, as a leader, as a bad decision making, not being capable here of keeping everything afloat, basically. Why is that in your focus? How? Show me more about this. Page of Wands. Justice. And the Empress. And the Ace of Wands showing up here, right? It is very much about desire. Now it's the desire for, it could be the desire for pursuing some kind of a physical attraction. It could also be the desire here to pursue a particular path. But with the king in reverse there, it's in and out. It's in and out. I'm gonna come back to that. Show me what's underneath here. The vision with the devil here. There's a lack of a touch with where it is that you want to, how you want. No, also to a certain degree where you want to go. It's difficult to find that. Alright, I can explain this. Desire also to shine light into yourself. It's easier to focus on something external like instant gratification when when one does not feel in alignment with, you know, a goal, when it's like not the goal is not there, right? It's that search for goal. And I'm getting here, shows up a little bit of you might have someone here in your focus that you find very sexy, very, it would be a job, it could be anything, it doesn't have to be a particular person, it's just something that sparks your interest. And because it sparks your interest. I'm gonna look into more of it, but what I see here with you is that you're not making that passion there much of a priority, because it's almost as though you want to hold on to your sense of self. Yeah? But is this someone you're dealing with? The Queen in reverse is where you're at. It wouldn't surprise me, whoever I spoke about might be someone that you're dealing with. That they're not making you a priority. And you are very, very devoted. You are thriving. It could be a little bit frustration here, right? Yeah. Someone in there's a situation going on here, Aries, in which someone here is clinging on to their independence. They're not making, the for instance, a relationship here or just love in general a priority, because they're trying to create that balance here in their life. And the odd thing is that they're also trying to make love a priority, but it seems as though they may be failing here to live up to certain promises or show up in general or be a good role model, or just they fail to show up a little bit as reliable because they are possibly focused far more on work here. And that might be a person that you're dealing with, right? Or could be you tell me. But God damn it, sorry, my stomach here. When you hear, I see that feeling of sometimes feeling a little bit betrayed, feeling a little bit hurt here. For those of you, Aries, who are single, this is a battle that you have going on within yourself, of figuring out whether or not to prioritize love or whether or not to pursue love. Because apparently you can't have both. Show me where you are at here. Show me that. Show me Aries. That's the intuition here, right? See there, we have that. I mean, this is about, setting the goal in terms of you figuring out where you want to go in life, in work, in ways where you feel, first and foremost, I feel as though you appreciate it and it's not chasing. Now, I hope there's not jealousy here, but someone here in this narrative here is extremely protective of themselves, first and foremost because they don't want to lose themselves, but then at the same time there's this paradoxical energy of also comparing oneself with others. It's a weird energy. And then I see you thriving, being happy. So this is, it's the journey. Yeah, of course, it's a mid-monthly reading, so it will progress. Anywho, let's see. Let me lay out the cards here. Okay, this is going to take a turn, okay? We're starting off the month here from the reading here, going in a good mood, and then it's gonna take a turn because of the way someone here is making decisions, the way someone here is not prioritizing love, right? Someone here is really focused on just keeping the status quo, even though they want to break the status quo. It's a paradoxical energy. And honestly, Aries, I've got to say, I feel like there's an internal battle within you yourself. For some of you, yes, it's associated with a particular person who you feel is very, very attractive, or you may feel a pull towards them, or a path, you feel a pull towards them. Or even if it's just an idea, it's that, but it's the desire here, but it's also almost like a desire to control the desire. Because in case someone here would, mess up, it's difficult to explain. It's a tipping, it's a scale, and it's tips between for love, work, love, work, love, work, love, work, love, work. And people are not reliable, so why even engage? Is there someone else? Is there, I don't know, everything, or just passion dying out? It doesn't have to, hopefully not be all about the cheating here, but for you it's about listening inside yourself and finding the answers within yourself, as opposed to trying to look everywhere else for answers. Like, should I prioritize love? Should I not prioritize love? Should I focus on work? Looking everywhere else rather than figuring out what your voice is trying to tell you inside yourself in terms of how do you create balance, right? Because what it is that you're hoping for here is that you want things to change, but at the same time you don't want it to change. It's almost like a little bit of running away from that pilgrim journey. It comes with change. It comes with releasing. It comes with letting go. What? It's a battle, and I cannot believe that this is showing up in an Aries reading. You should, meaning that you very You know how to let go. You do. Some of you could have fixed energy in your chart, because this is almost like a battle between, you know, cardinal and a mixed cardinal energy, which is initiating, and then fixed energies, which is keeping status quo. Right. Most likely outcome there coming up here for you, 10 of Wands with the sustain in reverse. That is a weird transition here, because we start here from wanting, I mean, feeling happy and feeling in awe and all of that, into something here becoming extremely draining. Right. So what's gonna happen here is that this tipping balance between work, love, work, love, you know, it's gonna tip in favor of, you know, probably work. And if you are dealing with someone here could be, will most likely be addressing that and complaining about that. Would be this Queen of Wands energy here, right? Because Aries, you might have someone here in your mix, or in your entourage, whatever, who might have a shadow side to them, in the sense that it could be you, I don't know, you know, it's just a shadow side here, in that, you know, they I'm not showing the true authentic colors, and I'm also getting a little bit, see, this is, you tip all the time, Aries. Your reading is a bit difficult for me today, because you tip, so I'm reading for 2 different groups, and that's a little bit annoying. Right, so for some of you, yeah, it's a person, right, that's gonna be jealous and all of that. Aries, internally here in you, I'm picking up on it being your capacity to find motivation within yourself, right? To not be controlled by other people as well, not in a way where it's too dominating, right? Especially in terms of your creativity here, right? You know, it's almost like you're being forced into staying put in something, and that's the fixed energy trying to pull the cardinal energy back here. Because something here has to follow a particular vision. It has to be this way, and if it's not this way, then yeah. And it comes with this not so empathetic, and it's not a lot of empathy here, right? So it starts sweet and innocent and all of that, but you know, the capacity also to be accepted for who you are, and to not bleed all over the place. You know, someone here is a strong feminine energy of just, you know, wanting to control a situation, controlling someone else, and controlling yourself here, because something here has to remain in a particular way, and that is just gonna, you know, the box here is going to, it's gonna feel so heavy here for you, and there's a little bit, you know, not, you know, a little bit sad, but you know, the good thing is, it's gonna progress in ways where, you know, you're setting up boundaries around yourself and protecting yourself. It will be temporary. It's not like a massive, it could be just a day or few days here where things will feel a little bit heavy, boredom here, because things are not really moving forward here. All right, show me that one there. Yeah. It might come out into the light that someone here is, yeah, what can I say? If you're dating here, it could come out into the light that someone here may still have their options open, right? They may not have had any vision about settling down, and I hope you're not gonna sit around and wait for this, right? Because that would, please don't trigger, if some of you here, if there's a forms of an you know, trauma bond here, some of you should probably check out that stalker reading I just did, because Ace of Wands is here, and political awareness, and people pleaser, and yeah, you're right, forget it. Anyway, most likely outcome, and then we're done. The Crone and the Nine of Wands clarified by the Five of Wands here. So change is here. The High Priestess. I see you possibly being a little bit defensive of it, but you know, okay, I can't. There we have the Ace of Wands again. You know what? 6 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. I gotta say it as it is, Aries. Someone here is going to get a little bit can I say this? Alright, Aries, I'm gonna just say it as it is. I'm picking up a little bit on a potential I can't say it. First, alright, Aries, if you're dating someone new here, right, or someone here is dating you, or someone here in the picture could have this automatic, or just assumption here that something is probably going to be something that it may not turn out into, right? But that's just for some. Don't make it yours if it's not. And if that's someone, if then someone here is deciding that they want to date other options, someone here could actually end up wounding themselves by waiting around. And in the process, they might make someone here a villain, make the other person a villain, even though they may not be a villain. Maybe it's just, you know, immature dating. There we have rebound relationship, and we have unity. Two people coming together as a whole to create a shared experience, and the overall shift from me to us and attachment to label. And ask for help, bad excuses. Yeah, it shows a little bit up here, right? Like, it was, yeah, forget it. So, so you're gonna protect yourself here, right? Someone here is gonna throw themselves, probably someone you could be dealing with here, Aries. They might, you might decide here that, you know, this could not be for you. Maybe they're too demanding of you. They're too demanding of your time. They don't really see you for who you are, right? And you decide to do what is best for you. Is say, you know, it's not my, it may be your vision. It may not be my vision. I'm protecting myself. And then you may become the villain of their story. You're sexy, right? You're gorgeous, Aries. So of course. And then that, I see someone here being in a little bit of a possible fantasy relationship, and I see you being very, very guarded and protecting yourself and saying, I am not your villain, I am not your partner, I am me. I'm seeing someone here claiming you to be someone that you, something that you may not be, you know. Maybe you went out on 2 dates and suddenly you are you went on 2 dates, maybe you slept with them or something like that, and then suddenly you are a narcissist and you are their twin flame. Say it as it is, okay, Aries? That's what I get. It's a little bit of a challenge. And I see you being a very busy bee. That's the thing. I see you wanting to work. I see you building yourself up. You might have a little bit of, yeah, someone here who, it's fun. It's fun when, oh wait, so you're starting up funny, and then, you know, it's gonna be fun, and then make sure that the two of you are on the same page along the way, and that you respect each other, right? Maybe it's just your wound that's being triggered here for them to heal, and you just happen to be the trigger. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Take care. Ciao.